What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Joaquin Corrales, and in this video, we're going to talk about the top 3 things that you must know before you start your Shopify dropshipping business. And even if you already have a Shopify business already, you need to make sure that you know these things and that you repeat them to yourselves and make sure that you understand them. Because if I would have known this starting out, I would have saved a whole bunch of time and a whole bunch of money and have been getting sales much faster. So I'm going to use my phone here. I have them written down. So the first thing is that you don't want to waste a week loading great products into your store. Okay? When a lot of people create their store, they're not really sure how many products they should load onto the store before they start selling, okay? So here's how many products you need to load on there. You need to load from 15 to 20 products into the actual store. Now, the reason why you want to load that many is because when people come into your store to buy something from you, they're gonna go directly into the product, okay? But what 20% of your customers are going to do more or less is that they're gonna look through your store. They're gonna look through the store, see what other things you're selling, what type of things are you selling, and see if they're interested in anything else, okay? And so it's super important that you load from 15 to 20 products, because if your customer lands on your product page, right, they see, okay, they add to cart, and then they go and they press continue shopping, right, to go look through more products, and they see that your store doesn't have any more products, and they're gonna be like, is this a new business? Like, what is this? Is my internet not working? So you wanna make sure that you build trust in your Shopify business by having from 15 to 20 products. Now, here's something super interesting about that. When I say 15 to 20 products, what a lot of people think is that they need to go out there and they need to do research on 15 to 20 products. They need to find 15 to 20 products that are the best products out there so that they could start selling. And it is not like that, okay? When we start new Shopify stores, what we do is that obviously we complete all the settings, and then what we do is that we load from 15 to 20 random products from Shopify that have a pretty good margin, okay? So you want to load products right off the top of your head that you see on Shopify, on Oberlo or on AliExpress without giving it too much thought. And the reason why you want to do that is because those are not the products that you're going to advertise, okay? Those are the products that are just going to be there on your store in order to build trust with anyone that gets there. So you want to do is that you literally want to spend, okay, like 1 or 2 hours finding 15 to 20 products to throw in your store. And then you do want to spend a little bit more time and doing research to find the product that you're actually going to advertise, okay? A lot of people don't realize that, and then what happens is that they literally spend a week finding 15 to 20 products that are really good in order for them to sell. You don't need that. The 15 to 20 products need to be okay? Make sure that you price them correctly, because some people are going to buy them. But those are not the products that you're gonna advertise. The products that you're gonna advertise are the ones that you're actually gonna do research on. So make sure that you guys keep that in mind, because a week lost is a week that you could have spent doing something else that could have generated you more sales. Now, the second thing about Shopify dropshipping, and I think this is one of the most important things that you must know, is that getting sales is the easy part, okay? When you're a beginner, getting those first couple of sales is gonna get you super exciting. But I also know a lot of people that never get to getting those first couple of sales. And what you need to understand if you're watching this is that getting sales is the easy part. Getting sales is super easy. The tricky part is getting sales profitably, okay? I could start running Facebook advertising right now on anything, literally anything in this room around me, and I'll eventually get a sale. Eventually somebody will buy it. But how much money did I spend to be able to get that sale, okay? That's why it's super important when it comes to Shopify, dropshipping, and really any business to understand how much you could afford for every single sale, okay? So let me do a very quick example. So let's say that a product on AliExpress costs $5, right? And I have it on my store for $25. So what I did was I took the product cost, I multiplied it by 5, and I came up with the price of the product, which is $25. Now let's say that I wanna make a 20% profit on this actual product. If I wanna make a 20% profit on a $25 product, then that means that I wanna make $5 profit for every unit that I sell. So every time someone buys a product for $25 in my store, I wanna put $5 into my pocket. And so then, if the product is selling for $25 on my store, and I want to make $5, then I subtract 25 minus 5, we're left at 20. Now I subtract the actual cost of the product, which is another 5, then I'm at 20 minus 5, which is 15. Now $15 is the maximum amount of money that I could pay Facebook in order for me to get a sale. And a lot of people don't even understand that part. It's super important that you understand that. If you didn't understand that, then go back and just go over that really quick math that I did again. Basically, what that math is gonna allow you to do is that it's gonna allow you to know what is the maximum amount of money that I could put into Facebook so that it could give me a sale back profitably, okay? I know that a lot of people are going out there and they're starting their Facebook ad. Like I was reading a DM earlier and the DM was like, yeah, you know, I started my first advertisement for $2. And I was like, what? Like $2? Like you could afford so much more for a sale. Why are you only putting $2? Like it's gonna take so much longer. And then there's also people that they spend $10 on advertising and then they kill off the whole thing. Why would you kill off the whole thing? If you understood what I just said, then you would know that you could pay up to $5 more, which means up to 15 for an actual sale. So remember that getting sales is the easy part when it comes to your Shopify store. The important part is knowing how much you could put into Facebook advertising and making sure that you are actually profitable, okay? And that is good news and it is bad news. The reason and how it's good news is that if you're a beginner and you're not making sales, then something is terribly wrong, okay? And as soon as you figure that out, as soon as you fix that, you're gonna start getting those sales in. So the third and final thing that I wanna talk about is that your first product might not work, okay? That is the bottom line, that your first product might not work, and that is fine. That should motivate you to go through that first product as fast as possible, to get started advertising as fast as possible, okay? And the main thing there is that you want to make sure you don't give up, okay? Think about when you were a baby. Like I love using this analogy. Think about when you were a baby and you were learning how to walk. Did you take the first couple of steps, fall, and never try to walk again? Probably not. If you're watching this, then you're probably old enough to be able to walk, which means that when you were a little kid, you tried to walk, you fell, and then you got up and you tried again. You got up and you tried again. You fell, you got up, you tried again. You fell, you got up, you tried
2,000 years later.
Tried again, you fell, you got up, you tried again, you fell, you got up, you tried again, and eventually you learned how to walk. Congratulations, you have learned how to walk. It is the same with Shopify Dropshipping. It is the same with absolutely everything that you do. Your first product might not work and it doesn't matter because all you need is one product to do good. And if you could get one product to do good, you can literally make $1 million this month, okay? A lot of people think that it has to go like this, that first they have to be making $10 and then 20 and then 30. But what you don't understand is that if you keep persisting and you keep going and doing this, then you could go from making $100 a day to $100,000 a day, as long as you know what you're doing. But it could go that fast. It could literally happen that fast. That is the magic of an online business. And so those are the top 3 things that I want you guys to think about. So the first thing is that you don't want to waste a week loading great products. You want to load from 15 to 20 products into your store and then make sure that you spend a little bit more time in picking the ones that you're actually going to advertise. The second thing is that getting sales is the easy part. When it comes to Shopify, when it comes to dropshipping, getting sales is the easy part. The hard part, and the harder part, because it's not even that hard, is making sure that you know your numbers and that you remain profitable as you're advertising. And the third and final thing is that your first product might not work. But remember, when you were a kid and you fell, you kept trying to walk. So keep trying new products, keep trying to advertise. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then hit a like, hit a subscribe, and also drop down a comment below as if any of these top 3 things are things that were holding you back right now, or that maybe you didn't know a lot about. Maybe you thought that getting sales was hard. Getting sales is easy. You just need to make sure that you know your numbers, that you're doing the appropriate targeting, and once you figure out those couple of key things there, then getting sales is gonna be super easy. So hit me down below with what you guys are up to, what you're doing, and if any of that helped you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.